Stone Heroes of Warcraft. I am going to be participating in a mock tournament of the HCT stuff as I'll be playing Old Boys lineup. So let me start building that and find my opponent, who is Luker. This guy's not even in the HCT tournament either. No one actually in the... Oh wait, there's Group B that has some of the players that are actually in the tournament. Okay, that's fair. Orange is playing as Orange. Yay Tears is playing as Yay Tears. Sure. My group is Trunks, Nelgaiden, and Tom. Luker 11812. A guy that was recently in HCT, almost made it to the championships, is playing as Trunks. And I'm playing as Old Boy. Let me find Old Boy's lineup. Old Boy. Let's see if we can win the championship as Old Boy. Or if we're just gonna lose. So hopefully y'all picked Old Boy as the guy for your packs, because I'm about to win all the fucking packs as Old Boy. Not with this deck, because this deck was bad. Okay, circle, silence. Oh shit, he's got the Holy Fire tech. God damn. I was rocking Holy Fire earlier today, actually. Kill those Cobalt Scalebanes. I thought it was awful. Well, he's rocking it. I don't know if that's a good sign. Ooh. I hate cutting Holy Nova. A lot of people love doing it. I guess when you got the whole circle thing going on, it makes some sense, but I don't know. That's my least favorite part about these kind of deck lists. Most of them try and cut the Holy Nova. I think it's an okay card. Like, it's not amazing by any means, for sure, but it's not bad. And sometimes that's what you need for, like, the 30th card in your deck. I need a Dirty Rat over something. Body Heal, Holy Smite? I don't have a Holy Smite either. Holy smokes. What? Spirit Lash, Pain, Glimmerroot, Death. There's no Dark Reaper. No Doomsayer? I have no Doomsayer, alright, good. And Rat is over something. Does anyone in chat know what it is? No one in chat knows what it is. There's some Acolyte Pain, Collision, Exact, Prison Fish, Travel, or Large, Drive, Dragon, Ah, this little guy. Get out of there, dude. I've never spoken to Old Boy in my life, and I didn't pick his decks, I randomed. You know when, like, you're playing Hero Wars or Dota, and you just type -AR, and you get a random hero. I did that. And they gave me Old Boy. So, hopefully I win some packs, man. And by win packs, I mean perform well in the practice tournament. Bo5 practice mock HCT summer HCT champs. All right. Voidwalker. Defile. Dirty rat. He's rocking these double dirty rats, man. Look at that. Ambitious. Double Earthen and double Tar Creeper. Holy hell. That was... I should have expected that to happen. Drake. He's running the Pressure Warlock deck, which I hate compared to the defensive one. I like only having one Mistress, though. Especially when we're at 2 Earthen Rings. I do not like his Warlock deck. Good old N'Zoth Warrior. I played a handsome bit of N'Zoth Warrior. He's got the Shield Slam. Interesting. Oh man. This deck was misplayed so much in Trinity series. I was losing my mind how much people were misplaying as this deck and against this deck. Because it looked like they had never played it before, and then they're playing it in Trinity series. Same with Warlock. People just fatiguing themselves. It hurt my head. And I had to cast it, and then you gotta... In Trinity series, you throw over to the other guys. So I couldn't, like, tackle some long points about, like, what they were doing. Because you have to just kind of say short words and then just tune back into the players, but... Ugh. I don't know, man. But I guess not a lot of people have played that deck up to that point. I just remember... I got my ass kicked by this deck by Terrence M, like, 10 times before, DreamHack Atlanta. So I had a little bit of experience playing against it, and then that inspired me to play with it a little bit, so then I had some experience with it. Like right when the deck was first becoming a thing. But I haven't played it in a while, so I'm probably going to play it like a monkey. And that's okay. Dun, dun. Alright. Is my opponent ready, by the way? Luker is not here. Alright. Well, he's probably in the Discord with the other guys, so... I'll message the tournament admin. So they'll get on that. I don't know if Ant can actually... Alright. I'll message him there too, not just on Skype. Well, time to get online, man. I'm almost ready. My deck's almost done. I need some caffeine, man. So I guess maybe I'll start another pot of coffee if he doesn't show up soon. I'll try adding him again, I guess. This is a deck that I have not played in a really long time, because I usually only play on stream. When I play this deck on stream, people send me death threats, so I usually try and avoid it. So hopefully I don't just butcher this deck. Oh, Alright. I hate how you can't hit add a friend when there's messages there. Let me just figure out what this card is, though. There's gotta be something really obvious, right? Oh, Spellbreaker. Luker. You may recognize him from Reddit. Okay. It was 1870, you said, right? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get a Red Bull, because he's here, so I probably don't have time to make coffee. I'll be right back. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Okay. Now we play the game. Man. Maybe... Did he send a request? Alright, well, his battle tag is not 1870 or the one on the sheet. Guy didn't know his own damn battle tag. My battle tag is 1870. It's 11812, bro. How do you ever get anywhere? Alright, so we are playing against Luker. Luker is actually Trunks. So let's find Trunks deck lists. And because it is the open deck list, let's open up those and begin to study before we lock our band. Okay, our deck lists: Double Dirty Rat, Dirty Rat, Dirty Rat, Dirty Rat. The creator of our deck lists, Mr. Old Boy, loves them some Dirty Rats. Dirty Rats, Dirty Rats, Dirty Rats, and Dirty Rat. One Dirty Rat in this warrior is not gonna fucking kill a quest mage. Like, you gotta be incredibly lucky to stop the quest mage. What is the point of these Dirty Rats? What am I targeting? Why are they there? They're pretty good against Tempo Rogue in general. Not really. No. This guy's got Pirates. We got Double Galactic Crawler in some of our decks. Highlander Priest. They're like... It's pretty garbage against Highlander Priest, too. I don't know what the fuck the point of these Dirty Rats are. Get lucky? Targeting Raza is impossible. They play it as soon as they can. A quest mage, only one Dirty Rat does nothing. Old Boy, what? Why? Maybe he just thinks it's a good card. I have no idea. But anyway. Trunks appears to be playing Jade Druid that we probably want to ban because his is greedier than mine. He's playing Highlander Priest. Like almost the same list. And very similar list of Highlander Priest. Ours is probably greedier. We're probably favored in the mirror. He has N'Zoth Warrior like me. Holy shit, this is going to be a long series. N'Zoth Warrior who's favored. He's got a Geist in his, but that doesn't matter. He has 2 Dead Man's Hand and then N'Zoth Warrior. We have 1 Dead Man's Hand. So his can go infinite and mine cannot. So his N'Zoth Warrior beats my N'Zoth Warrior 100% of the time. His N'Zoth Warrior beats my Warlock pretty much every time, unless we can aggro him down, which can be tricky. The N'Zoth Warrior should do pretty well against the Priest, so I probably have to ban the N'Zoth Warrior, honestly. We have a Highlander Priest. The Warlock can beat the Rogue. Jade Druid's also terrifying, because we have Geist in 0 of our decks. We can't aggro down the Jade Druid with N'Zoth Warrior. The Priest can beat the N'Zoth Warrior. I don't know. I'd probably just take my chances against the Warrior and hope the Warrior just we can pressure it down. But he's like playing the same lineup as me, except he's got greedier stuff, so it seems like pretty impossible. We have to like farm his Priest, I guess. Tufflemeyer Keeper. Yeah, this Druid's gonna fuck me. I gotta ban the Druid. I don't know, you can always just high roll against the Druid and just stick a Giant early. The Handlock might be able to beat the Druid, honestly. This double Giant, double Twilight. It doesn't have any 4-mana guy. Nah, I'm a ban the Druid. Alright, cool. So he bans my Priest, I ban his Druid. So I have Warlock, Druid, Warrior. And he has Priest, Warrior, and Rogue. He left my Druid up. I don't like leaving Druid when they leave Druid up because a lot of people do that. I don't like the Priest's banned because I wanted to play Priest. I'm gonna leave Warlock. And hope I don't hit his Priest. I'm hoping he picks Rogue. Kind of just RNG on the picks here, and we have a % chance to get screwed. And we got that, we hit that % good. Okay. So in this mashup, we're just looking for threats and nothing else, because if we can pressure him out before he can turn into Anduin, we win. If he ever plays Anduin, we pretty much immediately lose on the spot. So Twilight Drake's Giants. It keeps 1 card. What could that 1 card be? In this matchup, you would want to keep Death, Silence, Northshire Cleric, Shield. It was Cleric. Okay. We don't want to play a 1-drop so that he can farm draw, because that's not good for us. That's good for him. So we're just gonna pass. None of the cards in his hand are playable 2-drops. That means they are not. Shield is not in his hand. Thalnos is not in his hand. Dirty Rat could be in his hand. Doomsayer could be in his hand still. They're not Loot Hoarder. He runs Mind Blast. Fuck this guy. Alright, they're not Novice. Not Radiant. Probably not Visions. Probably not Wild Pyro. Is it worth it to kill the Cleric? We can do it next turn, because all the 3-drops he can play is 3/3 and 3/4. He still needs to have Pain next turn, so we can just tap. Fantastic. Alright, he doesn't have any 3-drops. None of the cards are 3-drops. So the 3-drops are Acolyte, and Glimmer, and Cabal, Talon, Priest. And those are all the 3-drops. So we know none of those cards are in his hand pre-turn 3. Okay. We want to try and set up to be able to play a Giant or Drake on an empty board. So we can say this. Potentially thinking about Shattered Pain. Things to think about here. Dirty Rat, Shadowward Pain, and Novice Engineer, and Loot Hoarder, and Blood Mage Thalanos.
What is in Loon's world?
And Visions. And it turns out he's thinking about Visions. Empty board Drake, we did it.
I see gold in your future.
We have no read that those are not death. In fact, it's fairly likely that he has death in his hand because he has 3, 4, 5, 4 cards that are not death. I mean, he's used one of his 2 silences, so I think we want to establish the Twilight Drake. From the right. And float 3. So he had Powered Shield in his hand, so we can probably assume that he has no Raza. He would have played Raza there. So we can start trying to narrow down what is his hand. His hand range is like... Well, let's first figure out what we're doing. We're going to tap and play Mountain Giant. Pretty much regardless, right? We can coin Abyssal Trade, that's not bad.
So many possibilities.
That's better. So, Holy Nova, Healing Pot, Mind Blast, Felon, Reaper, Smite, Pot of Madness. We have a pain target earlier. He had the Doomsayer, Spirit Lash, Dragonfire Potion. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different cards that could possibly be from here over, and that's only 3, 4, 5. So we have pretty good vision on what those could be. I didn't put death. Yeah, 11. This could be death too.
I wonder.
with Spirit Lash. Well, he has 4 cards that could be the guy. Could be Reaper. And he just used 2 cards that we thought might have been in that side. So 3, 6, 9 cards. 4. It's like got a little under 50% chance to have Reaper. That's okay. I wanted to force him to have to play Reaper, so I want to heal this. He could have Potion of Madness in there, and he could have Dragonfire, so I don't want to play Voidwalker potentially into that.
The light has betrayed me.
I hadn't played Raza, so we're not dead. We're gonna need more damage, so we're gonna need to tap. Okay.
Darkness speaks to me.
Top deck's death! Felt out the death, dodged the Shadow Reaper, and then he fucking top decks it. GG, I love Hearthstone. Alright, well. I don't want to play the Voidwalker because it gives him a Potion of Madness target.
Of course. Unleash me. Your magic shall not save you. Darkness speaks to me.
Is Dragonfire not a threat? Well, if he's Dragonfiring, he's doing less hero powers to my face, and I bring back all the demons with Gul'dan, so not really. Plus, he didn't Dragonfire last turn, so my read is he does not have Dragonfire, because he could have Dragonfire double hero powered down our Giant. And he didn't.
Shadowy thoughts.
These cards are the only cards we have a read on what they could be. And they're either Lyra Healing Potion, Mind Blast, Felon, Potion of Madness, Dragonfire, and potentially Pain, with a question mark with an opportunity to Doomsay it earlier. Here comes the Dragonfire. Not the Dragonfire. Three, 6, 10. 14 damage. Going to 17 sounds appealing. Otherwise, we can only heal for 3. 17 is more.
Of course.
The other option was like Siphon Soul and send everything to the face. Like Siphon Soul, the 3 damage guy. Could have been okay.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Well, we know he doesn't have Dragonfire for sure. He's had like 3 Dragonfireable boards. Unlucky. Wait. Hopefully we just kill him with this. It's already used death.
The
No
shadows
smite.
grow short.
Has not played Raza yet, so we could try and just pressure really hard with the Abyssal. We could also just try and play Doomsayer, make it more awkward for him.
My hunger grows.
He's probably gonna heal for 12. That's what I'm scared. I'm scared of him healing for 12. But there goes nothing.
I must.
I still don't want to play the Voidwalker because he still has Potion of Madness. He's had like 2 cards stuck in his hand the whole game. So either heal 12, Potion of Madness, or Mind Blast. But, I mean, we're not getting anywhere without pressuring him at least a little bit. While 0 power still costs mana, it's actually puts a lot of heat on him, which is nice. But I don't want to give an easy Potion of Madness target because that's one of the cards we beat. And, you know, we're playing Warlock versus Priest, at least we're beating something. It's pretty lucky. If he didn't have that top deck death, he would be dead already. Well, he's at 7, and we can hit him for 7. I do remember when Warlock used to be massively favored against Priest. Do you think that this handlock list is optimal against Priest? I think this handlock list is about as good as you can make it against Priest. He runs the maximum amount of minions, which is important. I think Tar Creepers are bad against Priest, and he has 2 Tar Creepers in there, so you could alter those into something else. I think also Dirty Red's not particularly exciting versus Priest, so those could be switched to something more aggressive. But the Twilight and the Mountain Giants are pretty strong, because you beat Priest by pressure. Woo! Winning unwinnable matchups. Feels good, man. No Raza. Okay. Warlock gets a W. We are on to Druid and a Warrior. Follow up with the Druid. Maybe we'll get a favorable. I've not played Druid in a while, so I apologize if my Druid play is really bad. I don't really play Druid on stream because people don't like watching it. And I really only play on stream. We're versing Priest again. Against Priest, we want to do what? First, he has no Geist in his Priest, I believe, right? Yeah, no Geist. He just has the Mind Blast finisher. He should be super favored. Dirty Rat's not good. Nourish is okay. We just want ramp, yeah. His early game is not to develop a board, so I don't need to respect it. And keeps none. This is good. We have a Wild Growth on 2 to get up to 4 mana, and then Coin Nourish, and then, you know, extend from there. Cleric on 1 every game. You only run 1 1-drop, bro. So we don't play turn 1 Wild Growth. We can ramp now. I don't want to give his cleric farm. No 2-drops, no 3-drops in his hand. I need to start understanding.
Worthy disciple.
Your magic shall not save you.
I don't want to play a minion that dies to his potential Firelands portal because that's what he would be trying to create there. I am the Kazakus potion. It costs 5. He's got a knack for touching his cards. But we didn't give him a good target, so it's a deal 5. So Kazaz is deal 5. Deal 5 plus something. He's giving us the clues. So he wants to use that on our ultimate, right? That's why he's saving it. So we could force him to have to use it on this. And then we can use our thing on his thing. And then we get the last thing. Maybe it's not a deal 5. Maybe it was a bluff. Potion Madness is gone. Spooters is very good now. We are gonna nuke this guy.
Nothing but
All the Jade cards. Is there any reason to kill this? You can trade here in Alkanized Circle. Is he running that version? He's not running Circle version.
nothing but
Buffs that he can land. Power Shield could be landed. Do I care about Power Shield? Kind of, not really. Potentially, the random card off Lyra could kill me. 3 damage to the face is not worth a lot. So I think I'm trading just to try and play around the random card generation of Lyra. Could get something that is disgusting. So he doesn't have pain in his hand. 1 Lyra card of 2. So yeah, let's just play a bunch of Jade cards.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Seems good. I should be able to just hero power the shit out of his face too. So that's gone. So these guys got a lot better. He runs Holy Nova, so we want to go for 1/5s.
the circle of life is over.
I miss the hero power, but I like establishing a 5/5 because they're big.
What these illusions will.
Eventually, I guess we try and just dirty rat out the Prophet Velen. We're getting towards that point. He's gonna try and assemble pint-sized whore. He doesn't run pint-sized whore. Who doesn't run pint-sized whore? I guess he has death in his hand. He's just power cycling for Raza. If he gets Raza now, he might not have been able to play it. If that's Raza, he can't play it. So we could potentially hit Raza with this dirty rat. Or, you know, Anduin. So, I mean, yeah, I'm investigate. I'll check it out. Not particularly exciting. I mean, we could still kill something big if it pops out, but it's a lot more dangerous now. Don't have as much mana to react. I will just drop this bad boy down there, though. He doesn't run a horror combo, so he has no other board clear besides Wild Pyromancer Holy Nova shenanigans. So he needs to assemble a Wild Pyromancer Holy Nova combo. Or he's just got to Anduin this, and then set up after that, because he's out of the Dragonfire. Spirit Lash, Holy Nova. Wild Pyromancer Holy Nova? Okay. Well, he assembled the combo.
A mistake.
I guess. You could have had 3-1 Pyro.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator. Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Light and rot.
Where's my ultimate?
I ain't fucking.
Ooh. That's not good for me. The dirty rat lands. Has a weird Kazaga's potion. He still has, like, a Lyra card. Not really sure what that could be, but I'm gonna punch the hell out of this. Hold on to Dirty Rat so I don't accidentally summon Velen in my face. Got 2 swipes of Behemoth Wild Growth, a Galaka Crawler, a Jade Idol, and Ultimate Infestation, and a Spreading Plague remaining.
You wish to live forever.
Oh, wow. I don't think I even want to. Do I want to kill Velen? Just pull it out and kill it? Probably not. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think it's actually that bad of a thing to do. Can I do it though? Just like run the 7/7 into it, right? Just yeah. Sure. We'll investigate. We do 4 here, and 3 and 2.
Death is eternal. My turn is not. Light and rot.
Let the pain
We have lethal through Anduin. Lethal through that. Alright, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Here we go. All we have left to win with is N'Zoth Warrior, which should be favored versus his Priest and his Rogue, and we should lose 100% of the time to his Warrior, so if he queues up Warrior, I may just concede. Save us all a little bit of time. Because he runs 2 Dead Man's Hand, we run 1. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. We'll give him the old well played. I don't know, should I try it? Hey, maybe we can win. Fuck it, we'll try it. We're probably not gonna win. We have to win with like pure pressure. So I need to like draw and things that pressure. Because he runs 2 Dead Man's Hand. And we run 1.
Job's done.
It's like 99.9% chance we lose.
Of obliteration. Annihilation. Of obliteration. Annihilate.
We have to kill him, so we have to draw all the cards. So I'm working on it.
What now?
There are no targets in his deck that I need to shield slam. The only way I win is if I can get to multiple N'Zoths very, very quickly. So I'm focusing on drawing rather than focusing on anything else. Shield slam is pretty useless.
Annihilate.
I need my Acolytes. Acolytes, Tyrone Hatchlings, and N'Zoth. Let's go. There we go. I want to make sure I get triple, so I'm going to just set it up. So I'll do this first. And then we'll go in for double electronics turn. There we go.
Let the pain speak to me.
It's a good card.
What now? What now?
Where my battle rage at, man? I'm ready to start raging. Then the world went out of my deck. There you go.
Let the pain speak to me.
One more chance for the battle rage. Not the battle rage. We got 9 cards, he has 15. Soon we can just play Nazos and Direhorns. And hopefully we kill him. As he has 2 copies of Dead Man's Hand in his deck, and we only have 1 copy of Dead Man's deck. So we need to get, we need to actually kill him. We can never win in the control game. We have to rush him down.
What now?
Well, we're not gonna win this game. Our one hope to win just got taken away. Unlucky.
What now?
Maybe we can pressure him down with Nazoth, but I doubt it. He still has a coin in his hand. Why did he add the coin to his deck? Misplay.
What now?
I ain't talking.
Speak to me.
I'm made to fit.
All right. Already has both of them, huh? 20 cards in his deck. Rips them both off the top. Talented man. They're pretty good. I too would do that.
What now?
Right.
I must choose.
Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to get enough damage, but we need to get these matriarchs to start sticking. He's going to draw coins soon, and that'll make me happy. He's got a lot of junk in his deck, and that's our chance of winning, is him drawing that junk.
What now?
There we go. See? If we tried to go the control game, we would lose 100% of the time, which is why we didn't go the control line, and which is why we drew our deck as fast as we possibly could. As opposed to what Skepticism TCG is saying in chat about how bad all my plays were and how I didn't save weapon charges. Drawing is more important if we want a chance to win when he has 2 Dead Man's Hand and we only run 1. Unfortunately, in his top 20 of a 40 card deck, he did draw double N'Zoth, double Direhorn Matriarch, and then we didn't make it, but it's okay. This is a 1% chance to win up matchup anyway. Losing 100% of the time is always wrong, So I'm glad I took my risks and had a chance to actually win. If he didn't have second N'Zoth there and just had some of the bad cards, since he cycled so many cards with Dead Man's Hand, we would have been in a much better spot.
versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
Victory or death!
Rogue. I don't even like Doomsayer against Rogue all that much, but we don't have War Axe, so I guess we keep it. The thing we want to assemble the most, honestly, is Fish's combos. Doomsayer is very mediocre, because a lot of times they dagger on 2 or play Prince on 2, so we're not really catching all that much in the Doomsayer. So I want to get rid of it. I want to try and find a Fish's combo. Or my weapons, my draw.
Job done.
If we didn't lose N'Zoth, we would have had like 2 N'Zoths guaranteed, because we had like 3 cards left at the end. So we would have been able to double N'Zoth him. That would have been sick. The fact that he double N'Zoth with 25 cards in his deck is ridiculous. he high rolled the shit out of us. I want to equip the weapon next turn, so I want to play Acolyte of Pain now.
Escape to me.
3 Eternal Night, just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Welcome back, 18 thing, man. Appreciate the support. Any whirlwind effect is really good now.
Trust the pirate's code.
Could still just look for another whirlwind effect. Didn't play a 4-drop and didn't have a 5-drop in his hand, so his hand is like what? Like, could have backstab. He could have Leroy Jenkins, Vilespine Slayer, Bone Mare. It's not looking good for us.
What now? Luktar Ogre!
I think it's better to establish our minions. I don't know. Just trying to risk the dirty right there seems crazy. Under too much pressure. At least this minion, if he kills it, gain armor. So we should be able to be trade with him with it. Which means we can prevent Coin Bone Mare, hopefully.
I wonder.
Can't coin Bone Mare anymore. No 5-drop. Can't coin Bone Mare. Uses the coins, so you can assume maybe that there is no Edwin. So his hand is fairly dead right now. He might not even have any minions in it. I don't know. I think it's still too crazy just to try and 30 rat. We're so far behind. Like, if it does pull out a Bone Mare and he's just playing weird, then we're screwed, so. He killed the last one of these. I'm gonna play another one. I don't think we need an exceptional amount of card draw. I'm gonna just plop this down. I want to just try and stay as healthy as possible. If he wants to take this trade into the Acolyte to prevent me from getting additional card draws, that means I'm gonna have more life to be able to use Scourge Lord. And if I can get that down, we can be in a good spot. Why is he killing my minions? Why is he trading with anything? He should probably just be going all face and killing me.
I ain't talking.
This guy's toast.
Is it still worth the brawl? I want to try and have an outcome where I can play Scourge Lord next turn, which is every single outcome except the Kobold Scalebane. So I think the brawl is still okay. Unless he happens to have Bone Mare as the last card in his hand, because he has a Zero piece and something else. And I'm assuming it's not Bone Mare because he didn't set up to coin Bone Mare. And we may still win the brawl. Alright, that's not a good outcome, but it's not a horrible outcome. Top deck Bone Mare. I love life. Alright, so if we get
What now?
Slam, it doesn't work if we use Shield Block, but it does work if we use this. So we should do this. Now he has 2 spare parts and a random card. So hopefully he doesn't top deck something big again. That top deck Bone Mare hurt, man. This is most likely to be garbage. Not the King's Blood Toxin, man. We should be good, dude. We've outlasted most of the big things. He's got like Vile Spine Slayers and 1 Scalebane and a 2nd Bone Mare left, and that's like it in his deck. So I think we're okay. Well, we can do that. He's got 1 Cold Blood left for burn, and he can't even activate it very easily. He's got a Shadow Blade too. Do I want to take 7? I don't particularly want to take 7, but it might be the best way to get rid of. Scourge Lord does 5 to anything, so it kills everything except Bone Mare and Scalebane is the problem. So I kind of want to have the ability to kill those guys. So I think I just face tank this. I still have 8 life. And we have a heal 5 in hand. As well as 2 armor smiths, his shield block, another dirty rat. So I think it's a manageable life total. He only has 1 cold blood. Okay. And Shadow Step. Shadow Blade. The Toxin. 1 charger left in the deck, 1 cold blood left in the deck, 15 cards remaining, 1 out of 5 chance for that to be the Toxin. You need a combo of 3 cards, man. All 1-ups remaining with 15. I felt like it was more likely that he was going to top deck one of his minions than 3 burn pieces. So I played towards that out. Being able to execute one of his big minions.
Garrosh versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Victory or death!
Okay, we want to draw Armor Smith late again. We're really just looking for card draw. He runs the Mind Blast variation, so he actually has like a shitload of burst. He's Mind Blast and Holy Smite, so he can really, you know, turn up the heat with the damage. But we can draw a bunch with this Acolyte though, so it should be okay.
Let the pain speak to me.
What cards would you keep in this matchup? He probably has either Anduin or Raza in his hand right now. Shutting down his card draw is my most, like, my biggest priority. Because we should be able to remove all of his minions. The thing is, if he assembles the combo in time, he's gonna kill us. So we want to try and deny his ability to assemble the combo easily.
Blessed be this funnel cake!
We could try and save this the entire game to hit Prophet Velen, or we could try and go right now and try and hit Raza.
What now?
Because this could be Raza. Could also be Anduin. No, let's see if it's Raza.
I ain't talking.
Alright, we win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Raza and Anduin are the only thing you keep, so we had 50-50 to win the game right there.
I must choose.
It's 2-2. How much of this do I want to clear? I could use one fishes with the acolyte so he can't pain the acolyte. Could just play the weapon. Setting the weapon to get the triple draw on acolyte's probably the best. Now hopefully we can do something like all three of these and punch something.
At last,
Like that thing.
disciple.
Now we just need to find an answer for Hoodly Wuddy Magic Man Damage guy, and then we're all good. We got Death that guy, and we have to have Brawl for Kazaka's potion. And there's also Lyra that can cause shenanigans. So he's not totally out of it, but we should be good.
What is Elune's will?
Let the pain speak to me. Job's done.
I see gold in your future.
Mind if I roll need?
Bring the pain.
I think I just want to play these guys out here so I can have the armor at the ready. Just in case something big comes out, I can power shield slam it. Alright, well that's out of the way, that's good. He's trying to high roll big demons. Very creative.
You wish to live forever.
You face direct.
Hey, I rolled direct. Unlucky. Come on, man. Yeah, why does this game never give me a break?
Job's done.
All I get is high rolled, man. All my priest opponents always turn into Draxus, dude. It's garbage.
How shall I destroy you?
I need Death Knight.
like my invention.
You are not the boss of me.
What now?
I think I want these. I want to see what cards we can find. Is it more important to kill his guys, or is it more important to draw my things? I think it's more important just to draw my things. If we draw Nazoth, we can Dead Man's Hand. I just dumped Nazoth at his face. That's good, right?
Not all who wander are lost.
Is someone injured?
Does he make 12/12s? No.
I wonder. I wonder.
Do you like to play with fire?
Well, we have a brawl in there. Oh, good old Jiraxis Priest. Well, I need a brawl. So I think just drawing for the brawl is probably the best option.
How shall I destroy you?
Bro. Alright, high ruled by Drax's Highlander Priest. Good. Well, we lost 2-3 first game in groups. That sucked. So I play against Killing All Day next, who is playing Nalgaiden's lineup. So I'm versing Nalgaiden. Oh. So let's look at those decks. Priest, Jade Dread. Arcane Giant Mage, what? And Handlock. Well, we're gonna ban Druid. Where'd he go? Oh. Bans my Priest again. I want to play Priest, man. It's my favorite deck. Alright, well. Going up against Mage first. He's got double Arcane Giant, Medivh, Alexstrasza, Pyroblast, double Firelands. It's the greediest mage deck I've ever seen. We want to find cards that say Jade and Ramp. Well, he could hit his early game. His early game isn't that strong, though. He's got Mana Worm, Arcanologist, Medivh's Valet, that's it. Come on, man, no ramp cards? Wild tournaments are really silly. You do not want to watch wild tournaments. A lot of the wild decks are pretty dumb. I played a Tavern vs Tavern recently with wild decks. And which is a tournament, a team format tournament with wild decks, and a lot of wild decks are like high roll decks with the Naga Sea Witch to spam giants, or high roll decks with Priest to get inner fire combos. And usually you kill people on turn 3 if the deck works, like turn 3 or 4. It's really dumb. And then sometimes those decks have draws where you literally cannot do anything. So you either kill them on turn 3 or 4, or you do nothing for the entire game. And that's the deck, man. We have enough card draw, don't we? I don't see any reason to kill this here. Like, we're not going to win by armoring out. We need to actually just draw as much pressure as we can. Yeah. Ice barrier or ice block? Only secrets.
Excuse me, you are on fire. Excuse me, you are on
Wow.
fire.
Nice drop. Could try and Doomsayer this. It's real sad if he pulls out Medivh, Alex, or one of the two Arcane Giants, though. There's more negative outcomes than positive outcomes. We could just try and draw instead of a spreading plague. Alright. I don't want him to be able to coin Medivh, so I kind of want to get the Poisonous Spiders out right now. To prevent him from playing Medivh. Force him to have to use a freeze if he wants to get rid of these, or I guess some removal. Anything else I play, you can like Firelands Portal really easily, or drop Medivh into. Our Jade count's like super small. I'm gonna get it. This is the believe play. I didn't believe I had enough. No. Alright. I don't want to shuffle yet because I don't even have ultimate. There we go. We play with Fandral. I'll wait for the believe. That's probably not in a bad enough spot to justify going for the believe play, but I did it anyway.
Observe and reflect.
I wonder if we can out-armor 2 Arcane Giants and Alexstrasza, Pyroblast, and Medivh the Guardian, and 2 Firelands Portals. Probably not, but it might be fun to try, just for science. It's interesting, right? No Firelands portal, huh? What a darn. He runs no flame strike. Second fireball. Not dead to Pyroblast yet.
Who are you?
Well, 2 Firelands portals and a Frostbolt. And a Pyro. We're gonna need some armor. Ooh. Losing that kind of sucks.
Your magic shall not save you.
No burn. Fuck. There's no more armor gain in my deck, so this is the best we got.
I ain't talking.
I bring life and
Go on her, girl.
We hope he doesn't drop Firelands portal right now. Now he needs Fireland portal and Frostbolt. Oh god, he could glyph kill me.
An incredible discovery.
It's just 2 blizzards. We can cycle this too. We wouldn't have found anything that we could play with it, but I don't want to face tank anything. I want my taunts doing the work.
Well done. You win.
You could have still won. Unless, oh, he doesn't have any Firelight Spores or Frost Bolts in his hand. He could still win with Glyph. Over 2. He gave up prematurely. Alright, 1-0. We usually start out winning, man, and then our Highlander Priest opponents get Jiraxis and kill us with it. 1-0. Druid is through. Not banning Druid. Well, alright, we still gotta win with Warlock and this terrible warrior deck.
Gul'dan versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Giants and Drakes, Giants and Drakes, Giants and Drakes. Yep. This guy's not the worst. I'll keep him in the hopes that we follow up our Giants and Drakes with him. Playing the mixtures does not help me, so I'm gonna hold on to it.
We hunger for vengeance.
The end is coming!
Something.
We have double Earthen Ring in this deck, so I don't value healing in this deck as much as I do in other decks.
At last, a worthy disciple.
But hopefully it doesn't get to deal 5, man. They always get deal 5 draw 2 though, don't they?
Unleash me.
Polymorph summon too. And like always gets Doomsayer for him. This is not bad. But he's a little head on board. But he's just trying to stall for time anyway, so it makes sense. I think I want to cycle these coils. For what cycling the coil earlier?
Why do you call?
We have plenty of gas, so I don't think I need to tap anymore. He's got a lot of card draw going though, so this is gonna be a tough game to win. It is a pretty appealing Abyssal Enforcer. But I think we just want to play it safe, get the Twilight Drake out there.
My eyes are open.
It's a lot harder for him to kill this minion. I mean, if he has silence, he can get there, but the Abyssal Enforcer is vulnerable to death and Shadow Reaper Anduin. He's been holding on to a fistful of cards. And you never want to just let him be able to play Reaper conveniently on 8. Try and make it a little harder for him to get it out there.
I must consider.
It's a bummer. It's got the silence.
Not too quickly.
Let the pain speak to me. I wonder. I wonder.
I don't want to do the Tainted Zealot play because I think I want to save coin. I could just Siphon, but that seems bad. So I think it's double Hellfire. I don't want to let this stick. I don't want to coin out the Despicable Dreadlord. So I don't want to go Tainted Zealot, Defile, coin Despicable Dreadlord, because I want to be able to coin Blood Reaver. That's how I win.
A bargain forged in blood and shadow.
Gotta get them hero power, man. Now I just hope Anduin and Raza are a little deeper and we can hero power him down really quick. He has Mind Blast in his build.
I hope you like my invention.
So eventually he's gonna 30 me. Well, he's binding, heal, and silence ready. So he has Holy Smite too though, holy shit. We can always dirty red out the Velen. So if we get, whenever he plays Raza and Anduin and stuff, then I can dirty red and hopefully I hit Velen. And if I get Velen, then I stop his OTK, and then I can just stay around 30 the whole game and fatigue him. Pretty good odds that he has one of those cards, right? He's already played Lyra. He didn't have Raza in his hand. He didn't play Reaper there, so he doesn't have Reaper in his hand. He could, so his hand is like Dragon Potion, Horror, Pint-sized Potion, Pain, Smite, Mind Blast. That's, and like Radiant, so I'm pretty sure he has like Radiant and the guy in his hand. So I think I'm gonna go for it and try and hit it. Yeah, I was fairly certain he was there. So that works out nicely. Now I get rid of that, so it's a lot harder for him to kill us. And that's good. The downside is he's gonna have Shadowward Pain for this. So he has Dragonfire Potion, Shadowward Horror, Pint-Sized Potion, Shadowward Pain, Mind Blessed, and Holy Smite in his hand. Potentially.
Blessed be this honor.
There are no threats remaining in his deck. So we just need to make him use his cards as fast as possible by pressuring as aggressively as we can, so that he will have less resources to play with this guy at the end. So the more resources we can take out of his hand, the better. And that doesn't always mean flooding as much as possible. We want to space it a little bit. He has to answer this with Dragonfire Potion most of the time, so I don't think I want to push. Or he has to use a Pint-Sized combo. So I don't want to commit a Tar Creeper. All right. The Bissell cannot be answered by anything easily. Sequencing error shit. Fuck. Oh god. Now I'm dead. Now I'm gonna die. 1 health. Oh god, why? He's gonna play Shadow Reaper now, isn't he? Nope. Still doesn't have Shadow Reaper. He top decks the Raza though. His clears remaining in the deck are what? Wild Pyromancer shenanigans? Is he running one of those? Yeah, he's got Wild Pyromancer shenanigans to some extent, but not very many. If we can make him waste Wild Pyromancer shenanigans, that's good for us, though. There's nothing left I need to silence. So I am going to extend this as well to make Anduin a little bit more expensive if he has it off the top, because he's going to top deck it soon. I want him to have to play Wild Pyromancer and a bunch of cheap spells to lower the amount of damage he can do. Yeah.
Light has betrayed me.
Well, let's see if we're still dead. We have 2 Mountain Giants in here. Never draw Mountain Giants. Mountain Giant. Oh my gosh. If he has Mind Blast still in his deck and gets 2 Mind Blasts, I'm a little upset. What minions are left in his deck? We might just siphon this for the heal. Remaining minions in his deck. Lyra's gone, Raza's gone, Velen's gone, Priest of the Feast is gone, Kazakis is gone, Sex Potion is gone, Gnomish is gone, Tar Creeper is gone, Acolyte of Pain is gone. He has a Wild Pyromancer. We can kill that with the hero power. And that's it. And Knuckle Crawler is gone, Novice Engineer is gone. The only minion remaining in his entire deck is a Wild Pyromancer. So, we're not going to kill him fast enough with this giant, are we? It's 8, 16. Does he run Healing Potion? He does not. 60. It's a 3-turn clock setup. So he gets to see every card in his deck anyway. So we should try and just optimize healing instead. So. I need to do Zeraka, which is nothing. We just have to hope he didn't Mind Vision's Shadow Vision's Mind Blast. There is still Potion of Madness, so we need to make sure we do not play into Potion of Madness. So no Doomsayer, no Tainted Zealot, no Voidwalker, because then he Potion of Madness is us and we're fucked, man. So, one of his cards he can't play, which is nice. The Lyra card wasn't super good, so that's nice. There's that Pyromancer. Oh, baby. So he's got another Shattered Pain. We gotta remember that. Don't play anything that dies to Pain, because then he gets to use it. But if we just play nothing in Hero Power for the rest of the game, we should win. Alright, should I play this Twilight Drake? It could potentially get like Pint-Sized Potions stuffed. He's already played Pint-Sized Potion, he has no more randomly generated cards remaining, so we cannot. So anything left in his deck that requires targets. I think we're good. Let's set her up. So, we should have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 max damage, we're at 22. I think we did that well. Okay. Man, I love Warlock. I think Warlock is just busted, man. I just always win with Warlock. It's so good. Okay. This Warrior, though. This Warrior is just god-awful. The Control Mage deck.
Knowledge is power. Victory or death.
So we're trying to exhaust a deck with 2 Arcane Giants, a Pyroblast, an Alexstrasza, and a Medivh the Guardian, and 2 Firelance Portals. We did it once, but it's not easy. These 2 in combination can kill a Mana Worm, so that's okay. As well as any of the 2/3s, like things they mill in for, like Arcanologist. I'm gonna coin that out there. He's gonna play Arcanologist. I'm gonna slam it and trade.
An incredible discovery.
Strike.
Perfect. That's a good card. Just turn 3 drops. He has no Acolytes, so we don't have to worry about keeping Armor Smith and being vulnerable to Acolytes, and we don't have to worry about holding back our own Acolytes for that. He has only Arcane Intellect on 3. And Secrets. Another worm. I'm gonna plop this bad boy down there.
Speak to me.
He's already threatened to get value traded, so I'm gonna get my poke in. We gain 1 extra armor this way, we put 1 damage on his guy. So if his guy had trades with our guys, Dies to the Blood Racer Whirlwind effect. Dirty Rat wants to come down on turn 7 to try and get Medivh's. He has no 5-drops in his deck. If he jams the dude at my face, I could try and like set up to kill this with a second swing. There's the Whirlwind. Yeah, okay. So we can kill like Medivh's Valet or a second Worm. Don't Frostbolt my face. Tough decision over there, huh? Alright, let's play this and see what happens.
The end is coming!
So then what? It's like Ice Block or Mana Bind? I don't know, it's confusing. No, that's not a very good Doomsayer. I was hoping that it would be Potion of Polymorph or anything that interacts with minions, Mirror Entity, or Frozen Clone. I can't give Frozen Clone this because then we're gonna get destroyed in the later stages of the game.
Job's done.
Okay. Vaporize isn't a big deal.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Should've tried to dirty red that, I guess. Coulda.
Of obliteration.
Gotta find our dead man hand. Because we're gonna need 2 of these for sure. Interesting Doomsayer.
I ain't talking.
Nope, 1 giant down. Just fed me a giant, which is nice. Might pull Alex, unfortunately. Could just develop into it. We only get 1 N'Zoth that way, but I may not need multiple N'Zoths to close this. I think it's okay. We can wait.
To me.
He used Pyro Blast already, and I still have a lot of life to work with. Worst case, Alex comes out, but you know, what are you gonna do? Cool.
The menagerie is for guests only.
So this procs the death rattle.
Bring the pain.
Now you play N'Zoth next turn, which is really nice. Or we can kill his 2/6. I think the 2/6, it's okay to kill and okay not to kill. There's ups and downs, right? He has 2 fireballs and a Firelands portal and a frostbolt and 2 Medusa. 9, 15, 21 burn total left. Yeah, we'll just leave it. I think it's more important to just play N'Zoth next turn, even though we do get like some shit cards added to our deck here. It's kind of, the bulk is actually just nice because we are trying to fatigue him at this point. My rat's been destroying him. Well, he's been playing into the rats really hard, so that's been helping. Like, that random Doomsayer was really good for us. I don't know why he did that. I don't really want to add all that crap.
Time passes.
He has double fireball still, so if we don't find like second armor smith, second shield block, or have one of our guys die soon, we're gonna be in actually not so good shape.
Time passes.
I don't think I want to swing at that. Armor smith or shield block wins the game.
Observe and reflect.
Or him having to kill this. If some reason that he has to kill that, that's sick for us.
Observe and reflect.
What now?
I think it's okay just to fishes this actually. Our board loses a lot of health, but I don't think it matters. I just want to avoid taking damage. And I believe swinging with this is good because I don't want to face tank any more damage, and we have another one in the deck.
I bring life
Armor Smith. Oh yeah.
armor made to fit.
So we want to trade like a bunch of crap in there, so I'll play this Whirlwind and then trade all my crap in. I could get 2 Whirlwinds if I could do this double Whirlwind. I don't know if that's necessarily better, but it's pretty good. Okay. We have 1 giant left to kill, and that's it. And we're at 30 life. He has 2 fireballs, 1 frostbolt, 2 Medivh's Felles. So 21 burst. We're outside of range. He has 1 primordial glyph. Yep, he's done. 3-0. Whoops, that's my overlay. Ah, that's all fucked up. Oh no. Oh god. There we go. Alright. We might have to play Lucre again. The guy that Jiraxised us as Priest for the win. So hopefully we don't get Priest Jiraxised again. But let's see. Who are we playing next? They're still playing, so we have to wait for the match between Lucre and Noblord to finish. So let's see.
I must choose.
Chain of Mage versus Triple Armor Smith Control Warrior. That's what we like to see. You're currently oh yeah, there it is. Infinite Kabbalist Tome. Those are awful. Holy shit. You can't really get much worse.
Time melts away. concede to your power.
Jaina versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
You asked for it.
Mind if I roll need?
You wish to live forever.
Alright. Ooh, polymorph. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to outvalue this mage deck. It actually has good removal tools.
At last, a worthy disciple.
The other groups, Pavel advanced, and Yay Tears already. And Zalay. So Zalay, Pavel, Yay Tears. And made it through their group.
I wonder.
What to do? What to do?
Power Beck just subscribed. Welcome back, 18 Ding Man. Appreciate the support.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
Holy shit, this is a value mage.
enjoy watching you die.
This priest is gonna kill this mage. Maybe not. It's got enough removal, maybe. I feel like the priest is gonna kill him. Trying to outlast Mind Blast Priest as mage seems really hard, because mage runs no healing. So unless you have some sort of extra healing in there, it seems almost impossible.
Let the pain speak to me.
So Luca's just gonna draw damage and kill this mage. In theory. I don't know, I guess he hasn't drawn too much of his deck, but I feel like mage. Well, I guess maybe you get 10 armor gain and that can be enough, but yeah, I like just jamming the medieval and trying to get aggressive. Alex by itself is not enough healing. I think mage is like terrible. I don't know why so many people brought it to championships. Almost all of my wins have been against mage. And my decks just aren't good against mage. Mage is just not very good. This guy's just rocking Ink Master solely a mage. People actually play the warrior deck in the tournament? Yeah, for some reason people are playing control warrior and control mage instead of just paladin. If someone just brought paladin, they would just absolutely steamroll all these N'Zoth warriors, all of these priests, all of these druids, and all of these mages. I don't know why no one brought Murloc Paladin to championships, but it seems really dumb not to bring Murloc Paladin. Murloc Paladin looks really good in this meta. Like, not no one, but not as many people as you'd expect brought Murloc Paladin. These decks I'm actually bringing. These are the decks that Old Boy is bringing. I don't think Old Boy has a very good shot of winning the tournament. I think my deck lists were unfavored against both of my opponents. I lost one and won one. So, honestly, I would have won both if I didn't get super unlucky by the Jiraxis, but my dirty rats were hitting perfectly. So I had to get lucky to get in that position, and then I got unlucky and got screwed from that position, but overall, I think my lineup is not good for the tournament. Or the lineup I'm role-playing as. Because I'm not in championships. I'm role-playing as Old Boy. So I'm playing his lineup for this mock tournament. found Anduin. But he is taking 17, 18, 19, 20 minimum damage. He's already used his one copy of Fireball though. Did he just miss lethal? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 17. 8 plus 17 is 25. One off. One damage off lethal.
Time runs out on me.
He technically missed lethal if he gave up the 5-drop and swung with the Atiash, and then he could play Flame Geyser missiles ping for lethal. But
What?
he already made the 5-drop with the Atiash.
The light has betrayed me.
And he didn't know he was going to get burned off the boss dome, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. How is N'Zoth Warrior able to find success in last week's Trinity series? Mainly, the success of N'Zoth Warrior was due to the opponents of the N'Zoth Warrior playing like dog shit against it. I mentioned it multiple times during casting that the game plan of trying to aggro it down is not correct, and they should be trying to actually fatigue it. If they only run one copy of Deadman's Hand, it's actually quite easy to fatigue. And a lot of players had hands that were, in a position where they could do that, as well as decks that ran Dirty Rats, and they weren't saving Dirty Rats for N'Zoths. I was like digging into the players of Trinity series a little bit, because I thought they almost all played against N'Zoth Warrior incredibly poorly. Raza bottom 6 feels bad, man.
Shadowy thoughts. The end is coming!
Amazing.
The shadows grow short.
Needs more gray. Welcome to back 18 thing, man. Appreciate the support. I don't know, sometimes sub notifications just don't like pop up. I don't have any like notifier program, and sometimes for some reason they just don't show up in chat, man. Will I play any games? I'm waiting for these guys to finish. I play the winner in my next round. Quest and hero cards do not create more late game decks. If anything, quest and hero cards create the opposite of late game decks.
Darkness.
Because they have closing potential. Most quests or heroes that are playable, if they get online, you lose. So you have to rush them down, which creates the necessary need for aggro decks.
Darkness.
So.
The shadows grow short. To err is human. To err is human.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Alright. Looks like I'm playing Noblord, I think. He won twice. He might have won thrice. We'll see. They might have more games, though. Their series is taking forever. Oh my god, it's not over yet. It's a never-ending... Alright, here we go. Noblord on the Rogue, up against Lucre on the Priest yet again.
You're back.
Oh man, no coins. The YOLO Clefan's not as good. That's good. The Cobalt Scalebane is one of the best cards against the Priest, so... Oh, I do face the loser. I'm in the loser's bracket, you're right. That is how that works.
I wonder.
So it looks like I'll probably face Lucre again. Hopefully he doesn't get Jiraxis again as Priest. Because we would have won that series if he didn't get Jiraxis as Priest, man. And then we would have just won the series.
Trust the pirate's code. I'm in charge.
Oh man, the captain sticks. It's all over, dude. Oh man, now Vicious Fledgling's gonna stick. And then Cobalt Scalebane's gonna stick. The end is here. He can get Kazakus 5, and he needs like AoE and deal 5. Maybe he can get it clear.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Deal 4, oh, that was a good one. Probably pick that one. Why didn't he play Kazakus last turn? Because if you play Kazakus last turn, and then you go for a 5, you'll have 4 mana, you'll be unable to play the 5. So why would you play a 3-3 when you play a 3-6? Turns out 6/6s are good. I got 2 Shadow or Death targets. Luger doesn't even have 1 Shadow or Death, so he is a whole lot of fucked. Fury. Just end him. Just end him. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Divine Shield. You know he doesn't have Shadow or Death because he didn't death. So you play Divine Shield and then nothing can kill it. If you go Stealth, you can still die to Holy Nova. Divine Shield, your opponent needs Holy Nova, Holy Smite. So you're just good. And you trade and play Skillbane. And GG. I don't know what he's thinking about. 100% win, man. How does your opponent even stop that? And trade. And GG. Don't play the Swashbuckler. Trade. And pass. If you play Swashbuckler, your opponent could utilize Potion of Madness to proc the Bind Field and then use Holy Nova. And then you don't win every time. This way you win every time. See, and he draws the Potion of Madness, so good. Good on you holding back that. Now he needs to be able to find Death off the top or off the Shadow Visions. Unable to do so, but he gets the Holy Smite clear. It's pretty good. There we go. Mind control. Slap value. Never mind, blast. Unlucky. Now he needs to what? Shadow or Death, Greater Healing Potion, Holy Nova. If he drew another Holy Smite, he could be in business. Doesn't get there though. Nah, it looks like this is over. Looks like we are playing Luker. And Luker was playing whose lineup? He is the Trunks lineup. It's super favored against me. I think this is the most favored lineup against me of anyone in the tournament. This is unlucky. He's playing like the same decks as me, except his warrior has 2 Dead Man's Hand and mine has 1.
The menagerie is for guests only.
In the face.
Too soon.
He's at 5, draws Dragonfire, goes to 7, dies to the deckhand. So it's still lethal. If he were to go...
What is Elun's
Nope. There's no cards he can draw. There's no way he can stop the lethal. I don't know, maybe he goes what? If he draws Anduin, maybe there's a chance. Needs Anduin. If he goes with this play, he's gonna die. He's at 5 right now. Just remember that. Because Noblord missed some attacks. So now he's at 7, and Noblord hits him for 8 and wins. So it's lethal. So Nod Lord will lethal him. So this game's over.
So many options. I wonder.
What you soon.
Alright. So I guess I play Luker again, who's playing Trunks lineup.
What is a loon's will?
Will I be at TwitchCon? I will be at TwitchCon. I'll be casting the Hearthstone event there. The October Brawl.
You wish to live forever?
And Knob Lord as Tom60229 qualifies for the World Championship. I think that was the third win, right? Yep. As the third win, Knob Lord advances to the world stage. I think. Oh no, he has to play the winner between us again. Nah, I'm pretty sure you just win 2 and you're through. Alright, so I play Luker. Banning my priest again, man. So he has priest, warrior, rogue. We have warrior, warlock, druid. I hate this warrior deck. We have so much removal. We can't kill people. Alright. Last time we cleared all of his minions and then he top decks Bone Mare into big minion and killed us. And then had Charger, Cold Blood, Shadow Blade for exact lethal. And it sucked. So let's not have that happen. Is Doomsayer good enough for us? I mulliganed it away last time. How do I feel about that? I still think mulliganing away is probably correct. I don't know though. It's like really close. Last time it worked, mulliganing away was fine. I'd like hitting the fishes combo is the reason why. We already have the brawl now, so we don't need to hit the fishes combo, so maybe I can just keep it. We'll see how that plays out, man. It's practice anyway. might as well try some things. We should be pretty good in this matchup, honestly, most of the time. We have a boat and a half load removal.
I'm in charge now.
I just want to drop it on 2 to deny them juicy 3 drops. Good. He didn't have the guy. When they have the guy, that makes things hard. He had the guy last time. I don't like the guy. Slowing him down. Hopefully. No Captain Backstab, man. Captain Backstab and we cry.
I wonder.
Firefly Copeland. Well, I don't want to take that to the face. That's too much. Fortunately, no whirlwind effect for it yet. Coin weapon would have been disgusting there. Oh my god, these are the 3 worst cards in my deck. If he wants to play Skullbane, then he doesn't want to trade, so then we can maybe just brawl afterwards and have a lot of positive outcomes. That's appealing for my brawl.
This guy's toast.
Play that Firefly guy. Yeah, just juice it, man. That 5 minion board. You held it. Yeah, he's got Flame Elemental, 2 random warrior cards, 2 other cards. So, odds are, he doesn't have anything big, in theory.
Blow something up.
Ooh.
Obliteration.
Truth is found in death.
Cool. Killed that thing. Give me a fishes and let's just end this, man. Where the fishies at?
Hey, speak to me.
Annihilate.
I think we let that ride, see what happens. If he bone mirrors something, I might want to use that guy to help trade up into it if he ignores it, because he doesn't want to give us the armor. So I think it's open book, man. I like that. Give me cards. Appreciate it. What a homie. There's a bone mare. Every time this guy's out of cards, he top decks bone mare, I swear to God. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What now? I will burn this world and rule its ashes.
See, man, rewarded. Rewarded. We set up to deal with Bone Mare off the top. Top decks Bone Mare because he always top stick Bone Mare because he's a lucker. And we take care of business.
Trust the pirate's code.
Look at this 1-1. What are you doing? Why is that in the middle, man? What you... What? Okay, there you go. You fixed it. You fixed it. I need more life points. He's gonna draw Leroy and kill me. Alright. Next turn, I'm gonna play N'Zoth. I don't want to draw a second N'Zoth. I want to draw... Well, I kind of do, but I don't want to draw any of this shit. I want to draw Armor Gain. You see him not to top deck Leroy. Not Leroy. Not War X or something from the Warrior card. Don't be Mortal Strike. Alright, we get a taunt. And the armor guys. Not Bilespine Slayer or Leroy. Uh-oh. What is it? Execute. GG, I love Hearthstone. Unlucky. Well, that was our best chance to get the warrior out. Got greedy. How did I get greedy? I took the most defensive line possible every turn. If I try and clear every minion he ever plays, then eventually he'll draw Leroy. So I have to play the N'Zoth. This matchup is unwinnable because he runs 2 Dead Man's Hand and I run none. So we're probably going to lose. We just need Acolyte of Pain and try and draw. I don't know, if we Dirty Red his N'Zoth, maybe? We have 1 Dirty Red, he has 2 Dirty Reds. So, he has higher odds of Dirty Red in our N'Zoth than we have of his. So. Fishes instead of hitting the 1/1 to stay at 8 instead of 7. Yeah, that probably was okay. I don't know, I feel like having removal is pretty good though. I don't want to activate his Battle Rage for him. I don't think there was any way that I could identify that the card in hand was Execute, because it could have been any warrior card. I knew it wasn't Gorehowl, or Mortal Strike, or Heroic Strike, or Core Crown Elite, and that's about it. I don't want his battle rages to be live. He's been trying to battle rage for a while now. Alright. Get minions in play.
Let the pain speak to me.
Trying to shut down my opponent's card draw. It's not working very well. He is 4 cards ahead of me still.
What now?
I ain't talking. You yummy.
Got up and draw a little bit. Whiffed on getting the Nazoth.
Me talk.
Armor made to fit.
Dirty rat me. Come on.
Strike.
I ain't talking.
Well,
Made to fit.
One dirty rat gone. He probably has a second dirty rat in his hand. Alright, this game's unwinnable. I'm playing an anti-aggro warrior deck against double deadman hand, control warrior, and greedy priest, jade druid, and greedy rogue. It's a terrible deck for the matchups.
Garrosh versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Victory or death!
Draw, draw, draw. Draw, 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 draw. Who keeps 2? He's got pretty good odds of having Raza, but keeping 2. There's pretty much only Raza and Anduin that you keep.
I hope you like my invention.
Didn't keep that.
I ain't talking.
Didn't hit either of the 2 cards he kept on the left side.
Is someone injured?
Stop banning Druid and counter and set. This isn't my lineup. I can't change the lineup. That's not the purpose of this.
Me talk, me talk.
You wish to live forever.
Of obliteration.
Surrender your will to Kama.
We need a little bit of damage on us anyway, man. So we can start getting the battle rages going.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I think it's more important to get rid of this thing.
The light has betrayed me.
Rise on 5 and win on 8. Oh no.
Let the pain speak to me.
I see gold in your future. I wonder.
The end is coming!
Oh my god. 8 cards left. We got Shield Black, Double Armor Smith in there, and the Death Knight.
Darkness speaks to me.
We hunger for vengeance.
just can't do anything. I'm dead, guys. I just couldn't gain any armor as a warrior. And my opponent went Raz on 5 and went on 8. Fucking killed me. Turns out anti-aggro control warrior is really bad against 3 greedy decks. I went. So the stats on my decks so far with old boys decks, we went. I won all of my games with Warlock. I won all of my games with Druid. My Priest was banned every game, and my Warrior went 0-9. I think Old Boys Warrior sucks really bad. It's just not good for the tournament meta. And why is there Doomsayer? Why are there 2 shield slams? And just no threats? I don't know. Old Boys Warrior's not gonna win a game. It's not good. It's not greedy enough to beat the control decks, and it's like too much removal to actually even beat aggro in mid-rangey decks. I won 1 game against Mage with Warrior. I beat Killing All Day's Mage with Warrior. Alright. So the results of the mock championship. It looks like Tom 6029 and Trunks are going to advance out of Group A, and then Purple and Jason Joe advanced out of Group B, and then in Group C, Yay Tears and Omega Zero advanced, and then Cydonia and Empanzido advanced. So that's who's going to win, man. Anyway, I streamed like 10 hours today. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks everybody for tuning in.